Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, I would like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakakudash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well. And peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the world that's pushing out this truth. Salakia. To the Akim that's pushing out this truth and putting their lives on the line to do so. This is the brother Karas is out here out of the GMS Atlanta camp. Just here with the, a lesson, through the spirit. Me and the brother Tazabah here out of GMS ATL. We tried to do this same lesson, earlier today, but, it ended up not getting deleted or whatever. But I'm going to, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, I'm just going to do my own, lesson on this topic. It was basically pertaining to, the brother, elder brother in the camp posted a video of a guy, who was shot, point blank range, in the face with a shotgun, and he lived through it. On the side of his face, was, completely, missing. He was homeless. You could tell he was slightly thrown off. But the Lord kept the spirit within him. It kept his spirit in him. But the guy wasn't down and out, man. He still had, a good spirit on him. Still, he wasn't complaining. He was just still happy to be, living. But before he got shot or whatever, he had a job. He had, a place to stay. He said before he knew it, he woke up. When he got shot, he woke up like 8 months later, in the hospital bed, and after that, it was really a downfall. But, just, touching on the video, it really, through the spirit of the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, got on the brother Tazabah, to do a lesson, just, not, really, what's the word I'm looking for? Stressing about, on, minor things, when we're in the truth, man. Because brothers, who's doing the work diligently, the same as you, maybe going through 10 times, 10 times worse, man. His situation may be 10 times worse. So you can't let, miss a late bill or, you're not, being able to get your family, everything that you want, or, you're not spending time with your family, or, the infirmities or whatever it may be. You can't let that be the reason why, you down and out, man. You can't let, these things, sway you, because, as we always say, it's important, to always have that positive mindset, because, if you have that negative, if you have a negative mindset towards everything, what do you expect to happen within your life, man? You're not gonna grow. You're not going to be able to fast like you want to. You're not going to be able to, pray as much as you want to. Why? Because you have that negative mindset towards everything. Even with, carnal goals. It's always important, to just understand that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua has mercy, on his loved ones. That's what's important. But without too much rambling, I'm just get a couple of scriptures, and Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. So this is 2 Timothy chapter 3. I'll start at verse 10. It says, "But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long-suffering, charity, patience, persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch." And this is Paul speaking. How, all the things so like that he went through, we as we read the scriptures, we became familiar with it. You know, even though he was talking, you know, to the church here, you know, we know, you know, all the things that Paul went through for the to edify the churches, so to speak, man. You know, it says persecutions, afflictions which came unto me at Antioch and Iconium and Lystra. What persecutions I endured, but out of them so like it says, but out of them all the Lord delivered me. Out of them all the Lord delivered me. You know, so the Lord, you know, is basically, you know, because we read, you know, in Sirach, the second chapter, you know, that when we, you know, first come into the truth and prepare for temptations, you know, we, you know, we have to, you know, prepare our minds for those things, man. You know, we have to prepare our minds, you know, to, hey, we're gonna lose family members. You know, we're gonna lose, you know, friends. You know, we're gonna, you know, be persecuted. You know, we're gonna be hated, you know, of the world. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, the Lord is gonna deliver us, man, if we keep enduring. That's the point, man. You have to keep enduring and not turn your back. You know, because whoever turned their back on the Lord, you know, and came out, you know, in a better situation, man. Nobody. You know? So we have to keep, you know, pushing towards that mark, you know, and enduring, because, you know, the Lord, you know, have our back, man. You know, so that so like this is verse 12. It says, yeah, and all that will live godly in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach shall suffer persecution. You know, so even though, you know, we you know, live godly through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, you know, we're gonna suffer that persecution, but it's okay. We know that, man. You know, you understand that it's gonna be, you know, this is not our rest. We're gonna be uncomfortable here, man. The mission is to just keep moving, man. You know, not letting, you know, petty things, you know, sway you, man. You can't let that happen, man. You know, it says, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. You know, why? Because they're letting those evil thoughts play on their minds. You know, so they're going to continue to wax worse and worse, man. You know, GMS ain't got the truth. GMS, they don't know Apostle Heart evil. You know, all the things that, you know, these scoffers saying, because they're basically taken over by demons, man. You know, their evil thoughts makes them wax worse and worse, man. Even, you know, through I have, you know, seen, you know, guys, you know, fall out of the truth. You know, if you look at them a couple of years down the line, they don't even have the same countenance, man. You know, but why? Because they continue to wax worse and worse and worse and worse, man. You know, verse 14, it says, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned. See, that's what we have to do, man. But, you know, continue in what the scriptures tell us, man. You know, trust in the Lord. You know, lean not on our own understanding, man. You know, fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Push the prophecies. You know, continue in these things, man. Don't let them go. You know why? Because there's salvation in them, and, you know, it's really growth, man. It's growth. You know, it says, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and has been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. You know, so let me get another scripture. Psalms, the 91st chapter. It says, I'll start at the top. Psalm 91:1. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say, the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust." You know, so we have to lean on the Lord, man, and He'll protect you. You know, like I said before, these petty situations that, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua sets in front of us, it's just, you just really got to slap them out the way and keep moving, man, like an obstacle course. 'Cause that's what He's doing it for. To see if, I wonder if I set this in front of Him, will He turn His back on me, man? That's why we we can't let those minor things get in the way, man. A bill is nothing, man. America is going to be destroyed. Now with saying that, of course, we handle our manly duties, in the truth and outside of the truth. But you can't let a bill or a late cardinal, or anything like that, man, sway you, man. Verse 3 says, "Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence." See, the Lord is going to deliver you in the troubling times, man. Why? Because you trusting on Him, man. We trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Because at the end, as a matter of fact, I'll get it. This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 13. It says, For it is the Most High which worketh in you both to will and to do and to do of His good pleasure. It says, "Do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless, sons of the Most High, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world." So we're supposed to be, the light, in the darkness of this world, pursuing the Psalms, the 23rd chapter, in the 4th verse, man. The valley of the shadow of death. And we are the lights of this place, man. So, you have to think to yourself, what makes you different, than the people who you hate? Which, we're told to hate the evil, which the evil are 2/3 of Israel and these heathen nations. That's what the scriptures tell us, man. So what makes you different, other than, of course, our lineage going back to being an Israelite. But as far as not being destroyed with the rest of them, man, that's what sets us apart, man. That's what sets the elect apart, from the rest of the people, man. Is being that light of the world. So how can you be the light of the world if you're just always negative? Like this man had the whole side of his face blown off, and it really, it didn't faze him, man. He was homeless. Said he had to get up. He said he slept under the bridge. He had to wake up before 6 o'clock every morning, just so they wouldn't lock him up. But he didn't let it affect him, man. That's the same way we have to be in the truth, man. The man had a smile on his face, man. So what name, a time where, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you know, just had you out on the streets, you know, nothing to eat. You know, you sleeping on the streets under a bridge, you know, on the cold concrete. You know, probably didn't have a blanket, a pillow. Name a time where, you know, the Lord just had you that down and out. So there's no reason to stress over things like that, man. You know, we are supposed to be the lights of this world, man. You know, the people are going to come to us, you know, for questions. You know, so we have to. The scriptures in Romans the 8th chapter tell us being joint heirs with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. You know, but you know, I just, you know, wanted to touch on that. You know, basically having, you know, that positive mindset. You know, not letting, you know, things of the world, you know, sway you. You know, from, you know, that right path. You know, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna go ahead and close out by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well. Peace and safety to the Akim that's spread across the four corners of the world, that's pushing out the truth and putting their lives on the line to do so. Till the next time, Shalom.